Blind albino wormling, blind albino wormling. I mean, they're blind, so I guess they're not gonna be much good in fucking close quarters. I assume. Hopefully correctly.
A simple matter.
Kinda weak. Was somewhat expecting a bit more resistance now. No, the only things I did do some damage to me, so good on them, I suppose. Good on them.
I love dungeons. They're usually bursting with gold.
Death comes swiftly.
Death comes only swiftly if you want to let it come swiftly. Look at them, the bodies, their souls twisted by the foulest of magic. Their wings were stabs that never touched the sky. The dogs knew the taste of their hatchling kin. Their eyes never have seen such desperation, and in their existence was a mercy. Apparently. Journal of Icharicus. Whatever that is, we will read his journal. Because, well, you know, he's probably dead anyway and not gonna care too much, I see. Shadow gem. That sounds... An acid-etched dagger. Let's read then. Blah blah. Future the pages is illegible. My son. Travis at hand. Darius Dragonspiel is dead. Salah fell to the might of my one-time draconic allies. Treasures from under them. Gold gems and items rolled to mine now. Only date I found her clutch. Is now concealed. Kevin's far beneath the castle. My perfect subject for my necromantic experiments. I'll continue to add the series of spells that will sustain them on minimal food and water while they are prepared for their final fate. Wards throughout the cavern will prevent their escape until I return to complete the rites that will transform them into my undead servitors. If I'm successful in this working, the dragons will be more than able to protect me from those who hunt me now. Should I fail, considering the intricacy of the magic involved, it is a possibility. The results will still be worthy of study. Yeah, she never came back to do that, eh? Should have a wailing moan for frantic shrieks and snarls can be heard from below. Okay.
Fine.
So we did a good deed, basically. Is what you're telling me, game. Wow, they respawn quickly. To be fair, that sounds like something we could farm for a bit of extra XP. Then again, I don't really feel the need to do that much. But frankly, you know, the sooner we can get started on Baldur's Gate 2, better. I mean, that's to some degree, you know, to put it in a nice format, this is not really growing on me, but it's become more acceptable, I suppose, is a good way of saying it. Still would like to get back to the full-on fucking nostalgia flash that is Baldur's Gate 2. Okay, that's probably the way forward. What's the basement? Water elementals, eh? Okay, so what's gonna happen here?
Forgive me if I lack the time for conversation, fellow Crusader. I'm in the middle of a delicate ritual.
What kind of ritual is this?
I'm binding water elementals from this river. Creatures of pure water that will serve me as I do Kalar's work on the battlefield. With their power, the crusade's success is assured.
But yeah, these beings kinda hate being bound by magic. Willing, unwilling, what does it matter? Better these creatures die, get as worthy servants. It is a matter of opinion. Let me share my own view of the situation with you in the form of your horrific demise.
You would do battle with Strunk of Silvery Moon?
Yes,
Well,
I don't care about your name.
This is a lucky happenstance. It will be an ideal test of my control over my minions.
Your life.
Elementals, attack!
I was kind of hoping they would run away after being freed.
Yes,
Yes, I see.
Ah, fallen!
I could use some help.
Oh, that's because he's not yet dead, is it? Well, that explains that.
Your life is mine!
What? Your life.
Want to run away?
You're not in the most safe of states, and you don't have any potions on you. Little Edwin, that's not good, but to be fair, that's my own mistake. And the potion. You're done. Yes. Which... what? Which one of them? I'm afraid I killed it. Please let me explain what happened. The rip of finance and death. You have done this. This is a misunderstanding. You really need to choose. Okay, fine. You want violence, you get violence. That's what I get for trying to be
Yes?
Die, monkeys!
I guess technically speaking, I am trying to be somewhat complacent in this. But you please deal with that. We deal with you. Come on, kill it. We deal with you. You fucking heal yourself, woman, because you're fucking close to death. In a very much, that's a nice fashion. He's dead and he will no longer assist the crusade. I kinda didn't want to kill this particular creature though. He feels a bit
Fine.
unsatisfactory, to be
A
fair.
simple matter.
But alas, I digress. We're not gonna take that back, we're gonna live with the consequences of our actions. Even if said actions, mean that, that's anything worse. Interesting. Smash. With two hits, not a useful sword in either of them. I'm not your enemy, you're bloody you. Want me to smash you? Well, we'll smash you. Was it worth it? Just asking. But you have 4,000 experience points is worth it to me, won't you? Well, I'll take that along the way. It's a good thing when you actually play in a way that makes you out to be not just a hero, but a bit more of a cold-hearted person, which makes a lot more sense considering the sort of, divinity that flows through our veins. Yet outright murderous for the most part. Just sometimes, sometimes things happen. Okay, what do we have here? Unji, Spenge, and Bardila. Barley. Save the game.
You need something?
What happened? Named Ferrous, you know him? You've dropped the vial of fire breath potion in this pot. It's more miraculous. And I didn't kill him, or that Breastbreaker also didn't kill him once things calm down. Clear. Really deep. You can still smell it even now. I have to keep all the explosive potions sealed up in crates at the depot and hide back there if we need one. Very first, I can't believe anyone was that stupid. Explosives, you say? Be a shame if somebody were to gain access to that, wouldn't it be? That seems protected.
Halt! Identify yourself!
I have an urgent crusader business. I have sailor stressed. See, would you be willing to tell me what this business is? How much can be a dangerous thing? Telling you would be doing you no favors, I promise. You fucking idiots. Okay, where does that lead? Let's try this out.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
That looks like it's going forward. And where does the other door lead?
A simple matter.
This one here. I would like to know. I would very much like to know, actually. I think that is everything we can do in this game, isn't it? Relatively certain. Jesus, game.
Hold your attacks! Fall back!
Stand your ground. Rein the Driders in.
This assault benefits neither of us. I suggest a parley.
I suggest you withdraw.
Just really was like, excuse me, could you let me just pass through? And they're like, oh fuck you. As entertaining as it is to watch you slaughter each other, I must get by. We shall attack us with provocation. We were defending ourselves.
We did not come here to fight. Wait. Who is that at your side? Viconia? Viconia de Veer? Can it truly be you?
The one and very only, yes.
Shapur, it's been a long time.
Yeah, you two know each other. A long time, but not long enough for my taste. Viconia Faust de Veer. Six me to look upon you. She's not my favorite person either. Hello, hold your tongue. She's fine.
You'll only make things worse.
Gosh, how's that even possible? Your actions are unforgivable, De Veer. Beyond any justification. You turned your back on the Spider Queen. I defer to your wisdom in this matter.
You did not come here to argue theology, Shapur. Tell us why you have ventured this far up from the Underdark.
A reasonable question. Very well, I will pretend you are nothing more than a dung-covered rat fawning at this traveler's heels. Fair enough, so long as we... Charming. Pray continue.
2 young drow, little more than adolescents, are lost in these tunnels. Bring them back unharmed, and I will spare your life.
Since when? That the drow, in any capacity, care for the young ones. If they're stupid enough to get lost, that's usually the more implied perspective of just, you know, let nature sort it out. Yeah, I already met them. They were headed to the surface. But quickly, after them. Got a sort of a tight spot. No mistake, this drow would have killed us to a soldier. Yeah, it's not much, but I hope you'll accept these cloaks and fangs. It's even my fires. Thanks. Random shit collected. I do wonder about the circumstances of these particular two drow though, because as I said before, you know, normally the drow don't give much of a shit for the young ones. And the young ones do not give much of a shit for the older ones. Actually, now, if you have a daughter that is not, you know, planning to murder you and take over your place as a matron of your own house, you're kind of a bit of a failure of a parent, aren't you? And considering these sort of charming circumstances, it does strike me as a bit strange. We suddenly have some drow showing up and going like, yeah, no, we're looking after the young ones. Must be a deeper reason there. And I wonder what said reason might be. Okay, into the basement we go. Didn't we get this special thing? Fully potential power by proxy move. No, but there must be a good reason, because technically speaking, as I said, you know, the drow really do not care much for their own kind. I mean, even worse if you are fucking male, at which point you're kinda, you know, so far down the totem pole, you're quite literally licking the heels of that totem pole at this point. Even if you're a female, I mean, you know, if you're a daughter, you run away because you're a fucking bitch and can't stand the whole nonsense, you're not really gonna be looked upon favorably. You're gonna be considered to be, well, just a bit of a bitch, I suppose. So how do I use this ability then? It's designed to use it to weak points in total surface.
Such menial tasks.
I mean, maybe if it's something really special, like maybe they were supposed to be sacrificed to the Spider Queen and decided to not indulge that particular thing, they would maybe send somebody after them, you know, just to get them back. Hello, Slug. Who are you?
What you care? You out of cage. We in cage, eh? Whatever. Me Slug, leader of
Yeah, sounds like a good life. Lots of gold, strong mage, and Shinners come, chases out of tunnels, kills some catchers.
Good life.
Used to live in these tunnels, eh? Perhaps you could help me out. If I've reached you, could you offer some guidance to tunnels you once called home? So I could let you out for the right price. Then the Spur Queen is known to be quite annoyed when you deny her dinner. Well, yes, love is not really known for being, at the best of times, a pleasant individual. Let alone when you decide to, you know, have the greatest honor of all, being sacrificed to her, and then decide to, you know what, sacrificing doesn't sound that well, I'm going to go away now. She tends to be taking it rather personally. It's the whole reason why she, you know, Viconia is also rather afraid of the Spider Queen. Because the Spider Queen also looks at Viconia and goes like, your ass, I'm gonna get it, one way or another. Which would not be a pleasant experience, most likely, because, well, probably will end up with getting impregnated by a fucking drider or something, and yeah, it's not something you wanna go through. And also lots of eggs and spiders. Ugh. It's not good. Can you pay me something? Seeing the water, you can accept money. Do you want out or not? And it's like I help you. Boom.
Slug free.
Will you promise now or desist me?
Nurse, all alone outside. Slug need find her, but first help you. In north end of river caverns is fresh water, good to drink. On wall next to pool is hiding hole.
Oh, thank you.
Good treasure there. It will help you kill shiners.
The Spider Queen.
I love
Not nearly as fun of a name.
usually
It's
bursting
literally
with
being called the Bitch Queen, but alas, you know, you can't have everything. Also the fun fact that is actually Bitch Queen was actually allowed to have a fucking full functioning stuffed fucking temple in the middle of Baldur's Gate. It's one of those interesting little things. Actually, too is not really considered to be one of the nicer deities, let's say. Cloak of Strange Beast. Armor class +1, Charisma -1. You don't need much in the way of Charisma, because quite frankly, Edwin, I believe your Charisma is by its very own nature already very much so negative. But don't worry about it. You don't need Charisma to cast spells. Luckily enough. I guess you would if you were a fucking sorcerer. Okay, so by the water there should also be a secret little thingy-bob that we can collect, and we shall do so, of course, before we forget about it. Just let's explore this video. This looks like we're still inside the cave, and I assume that where we actually need to go is towards the actual castle structure. If you want to can't put that in there, it's annoying and strange. We want to make it all explodey.
Yes, dear.
Wasn't it this one?
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
I'm sure there was a locked one here.
Fine.
I say we rest more, then we work harder.
It looks like
Rest
we
make better work. How that possible? Rest more mean less time for work.
Ah, yes, the endless question. Resting, working, what is the straightest and bestest balance in the world?
Happy worker is happier. Happier, better, Betror.
Oh look, it's a priest. What has the priest to say?
I welcome you with outstretched hands.
Yes, near the castle. Nay, I serve the shining ladies here. Be the seal. I should believe in the shining lady, of course, then. Forgive me, friend, I judge too harshly. But indeed, it welcomes all people of good faith, regardless of their past deeds or appearances. You have precisely 5 seconds to take that back before you're gonna find yourself with an armored fist in your face. Do you have temple services? Nice. Even willing to identify my things? That's even nicer. I'll take it. Can I sell things to you? Yes, I can. Who am I to say no, then? Did we have that much to sell, actually? Because most of it is in our little pockets. You go there, you go there. Actually, Khaled, you can have that for a second. Let's see here. Damage resist 5%, that's nice, and protection against critical hits. What actually am I wearing? Magic resistance. That too is rather nice. Anyone who doesn't have a nice cloak at this point? Looks all fancy old Andy.
I trust you are here in good faith.
Key. Check the other side and then see what the deal is. And actually, if you go outside,
You're not being beaten, so no more resting talk. Got it?
I wonder indeed, what they would say about the fact that we're kinda pretty sure at least slaughtered his whole tribe, or what's left of it outside. In one of those, I'm not gonna stand down, you're not gonna stand down, well, I guess violence is the only option then, scenarios. Now, happens quite often. These also need to be identified as well. Let's put them aside for the moment. Go even higher. What's there? Structure's bed stands out in sharp contrast to its barren surroundings. Yeah, I would assume so. I'm gonna assume this chest is gonna be locked. If I really want more special arrows, I'm pretty sure I can afford just buying them. If West came to it.
Oh, who are you?
What is privacy? Are you with the crusade? Not by choice. They took my family, my father and brothers. What happened to them? Found out they knew how to use a needle and thread and stuck me in this place mending the clothes. Yeah, you know what? Run as fast as you can. There's something I'll give you. No, I have these claws, but they look too small for your hands. I'll take them anyway. Full luck away, if nothing else. Farewell. Okay. There was a bit of randomness in there. I mean, it's not gonna look good if you just randomly tell people that A, we're not part of the crusade, and B, how about you go and start running if you don't want to be here. Bit of an oversight there, I would say. Just a tiny bit. But alas. I'm probably gonna politely ignore the fact that Sky is somewhere.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Major Fair Sky would probably tell us that she can very much so look for herself and that there's no reason for us to get involved in her nonsense. You know, I think that's a fair enough point. Oh, look, the stone thing is working. Swings the chain a moment, the pulse of the sighting goes to, and it must be west to find the fault line on which place the barrel of west.
What is it? A simple matter.
Drain is left and right. You're standing on an unstable earth. The rocks below you feel solid enough, but the shadows of the cavern roof stalactites suddenly have a previously unnoticed air of menace to them. Big significant attack. The stone rose can be relieved, placing the barrel of Bruges here would have devastating effect on the Crusades, the dragon spear defenses. Place the barrel of Bruges. As delicate as you are able, you place the barrel of fussy Duke deep chokehold Bruges on the fault line beneath the ring. I got it. Ready. What? It will rent the ground. Okay. Good thing we had that thing on. Well, we checked that. Always a good reason to go back and forth. So it wasn't actually the best. And I was kind of thinking that we kind of wanted to blow out the lower levels of the bay of the castle, kinda. We don't need that any longer. Good.
What?
Now we only need to go inside and poison the well. So that's where the freshwater source is. And if it's dead, then we already plundered it. Also, I kind of want to go outside and see what the ogres are going to say now that they found out that I kind of killed the... Okay, that's cute. But even the game is like, why don't you go back and check up on them? It's like, okay, I mean, I can do this. They're not gonna be happy to see me when once they realize that the weapons that have slain their clan are kinda surprisingly looking like the ones we're carrying. I can smell some further combat in our future. Hey, I mean, technically speaking, free XP. Who am I to say no to that? Distinct feelings I didn't manage to escape. To the place of ogres. Looks like we missed one. It tore through here like an umber hog. Is the quest considered finished at this point? I will assume so.
Welcome! What can I do for you today?
Yeah. Okay, I can tell them about the Sark win. Where are they gone? Soldiers was being taken care of. Yeah, you're supposed to stop in Gemma. Now you're free to move to where they need it. Reckless cut, plate, river, running out the hourglass. Now we've got to track all the blasted crates to the other side of the river. We'd have to move the supplies in eventually. I'll let you off this time, but don't let me catch you helping out again. You're on your way.
Welcome! What can I do for you today?
Well, I guess we don't need to go outside any longer. That's gonna save us some trouble, I say. So yes, begin we go. Now we need to convince the guards, I guess, to let us up the elevator. It's gonna be fun. Ah well. What can it be? Pretty sure these creatures are not known to be the most smartest. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm back again. Don't ask me what I did.
You must gather
Is
your
it like
party
a,
before venturing forth.
what if I wanted to know what you did? It's like, no, you really don't. Yeah, I really don't want to know what I do in my free time. Use my wheel raises the platform up into Dragonspear Castle. Yeah, I kinda figured as much. Hello, person.
Hello. What we do for you this fine day?
We're lifting up. I'm an urgent crusade business. See, I hold the crest of Seal.
You don't smell like Crusader. Stupid Anya. They got the Shining Lady seal. Doesn't smell like Crusader. What kind of talk is that?
Actually, pretty reasonable talk, but let's not tell him that. Not remind him that, yes, we most definitely don't.
Anya not very smart. Hop on. We take you up.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, now we just need to find the food and water supplies.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't requisition any more supplies, and you're not one of Heffernan's Black Hoods. Explain yourself.
I have the seal.
We've all got seals, idiot. What are you doing up here?
Must speak with the Shining Lady in the matter of utmost importance.
Charge!
Okay, guess our charade is over now. Truly officially over. I will say that this worked surprisingly well, surprisingly long, but apparently, you know, running out of time. For luck. Yeah. If whatever it actually is an emergency, I do need to talk with the Shining Lady. Well, I guess the Shining Lady will never hear of it then. Actually, let's hope she doesn't hear of this too soon. Because we're now gonna have a lot of violence. But we learned of a plot against the Shining Lady. Her life is in danger. Will you let us pass? No. What do you think you're doing up here? Well, Viconia, do you always decide to go close in? Is there really any reason for that? Well, I guess more loot for us and more XP.
What a perfectly horrible little man. Killing him was a kindness.
I mean, now, I'm not saying I'll agree with this statement altogether, but I do feel that this is a rather true statement, yes. With a little annoying bitch. And luckily for us, he's not any longer. Okay, your inventory is Fishbone kinda choke full. I think also we're gonna run out of space in our potion bag. Yeah, I was about to say. I've been stuffing that thing for quite a while at this point. It was kind of foreseeable that it would be at its end. We should definitely start on it. Also, there's probably gonna be just random healing potions in there en masse. I kind of feel like we probably need to go back and deal with that. Is it closed?
Dear.
Yes, I could potentially also sell off a lot of the more...
What is such menial
Look at that. Various land walls filled with enough water to sustain Keyless Crusade and Dragon Speed Castle for months. We wished you could poison them. A drop of poison into each water barrel. The water takes on a musty smell.
You can do nothing but die.
Such
Also, head in guard was one single. Why? What happened to Belbin? Allergies. Had a bad reaction to being slain. Would be easier to show you than to explain. On your knees now. Not exactly Spine fireworks, but they'll have to do. Literally, they have to do. Through your basements.
No matter. Bring me the boar spawn's blood.
Mages, eh? Well, that's not something I want to engage with. We made them run away. It's gonna give us some time. We can't attack the fucking skeletal warrior, we can attack the fucking mages. Who's left here?
Well, hells, you would have run too in my place.
So he's a bit difficult to kill. One other Crusader, yes, we are. You perchance have anything more interesting in your spells?
Curses!
Kill that one, please. Yes, thank you. Who do we have under control? Pretty much almost all of them. Not really in a good state though. Now, Draconia, if you want to be in close quarters, sure, go ahead. That is all you ever ask of me, then I will not stop you. Oops, you could do me one favor though. Maybe give us a nice little blessing. And at least discount. Poor party still has spells for days. One of those things was like we should run out at some point. Because now this is going to be quite sluggish. Are you actually out of ammunition? Impressive, Savannah.
Yes, dear.
Also, someone of shooting must have been responsible for that.
Nature's servant away.
There is no escape. I shall return with reinforcements to finish this once and for all.
And if you really think I'm gonna just sit here and wait for you to return, you're kinda stupid, aren't you? Okay, let's kill this random asshole. Then we explore the rest of here, and then we run away, like, you know, the only wise choice you can make.
If I wanted to die horribly beneath the earth, I'd never have left the Underdark. Let's be gone.
Yes?
I have a distinct feeling this is not gonna go well, is it? More reinforcements. Great.
I am wounded. What is it?
It was like, it would probably be wise to run away. It's like, yeah. I'm making a very good argument there.
What be all that noise upstairs?
Nothing.
Yeah, sounded like big fight.
You know, we had a little disagreement, but it's all handled now. Nothing to worry about.
That makes sense. Go on past.
I will. We literally poisoned the well. Well, but technically speaking, not the well, but the water supply. And no one down here is any wiser, so I guess we have done pretty well. I would have liked to pick up a bit more equipment upstairs, but you know what they say. You can't really have it all.
A simple matter.
Well, back to the main camp, telling them the good news that the Crusaders might potentially probably find themselves with some minor problems. Minor problems, well, very minor problems. In the upcoming battle. What? Yeah, you can say that as much as you want. It's not gonna make things better for you.
Fine.
Hey, you know, minor nonsense aside. Let's be on our way. Let's be on our way. Yes, no, nothing bad happens. There totally wasn't a lot of an uproar because some random Charabot has randomly decided to show up and to do horrible things. No, nothing of that happened. No. All safe and secure. Knowledge of that. Good thing that information travels oh so fucking slowly, isn't it?
Your life shall be mine.
God damn it. But yeah, I thought we could just get away with it.
For the group.
Not a shining lady. What a shining lady. What a shining lady. We get a bit more health in this. I really didn't want to kill them. I wanted to see them all poisoned and die of that.
My magical might will end you.
You would feel the need to stand right next to them only to throw your little fling around is a bit beyond me, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, I think I have picked up enough, more than enough actually, in the way of healing potions at this point. I don't know how many I have in my fucking bags, but it's probably a lot. Those, don't really need those. God damn it. Misklickt.
Though I can't see in the dark, I still prefer the surface.
Well, you're very lucky, because we are out of the surface again.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Such menial tasks.
I guess this would be a good moment to go like, yeah, we should probably not go back inside then. We might end up, you know, just minorly inconvenienced. Okay, back to camp, setting some things, and then I guess we can finally do battle. Battle Waru Machu. Yes. You show my hope goes. I kinda liked how the tree looked beforehand. Looked a bit more mystical. Now it looks kinda, yeah, boringly normal. Yeah, told me to send you if you returned. Yeah, they didn't. Camp them, they're not dead man's bears. Let's call for a palais, and the commanders left to meet her. They would go to a palais without me. That's not very nice. Also not very smart. These people really don't learn a lesson. Need to find out of this shit. Bup, 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 bup. Again, we will see. That can be sold. Can be sold. That seems like something that can be sold. Okay, let's see what we have in here. 21 potions of heroism. Mayhaps a bit much, you know. Take anything out that is actually not so useful. Don't really need that any longer. That is kinda useful. Need the antidote, we have spells for that at this point. And now take a look in here. Need that. We're never gonna use those anyway, so out. Same with that one. Same with the antidote. That one. It's fucking 17 of them in here. Jesus Christ. I'm full. You can barely, just very barely keep all of those on your person, but I guess, you know, all well it ends well. Okay, I kind of put it out. That should be all well and dandy. As for you, we put that. Forgive enough else, but you might want to restock again. Just a little bit.
I have many fine wares.
I have many fine wares as well, and you're gonna buy them. All of them. Straight from me. Okay. Okay. Go in there. Yeah, it should serve me well enough. You still have ones in there, and that should serve you well enough. Because it's that time of the year again. That's what I say, that one should be a fucking lot cooler. All of the fucking things we collect, Jesus Christ. We do have such a lovely little collection of things every single time we come back. Like, how do we find all of these treasures? It's like, well, you know, sometimes we just do. Sometimes someone might have died very tragically along the way, and we didn't want to waste all of their, heirlooms and shit, so we kind of just decided to take them with us, just in case, Okay, all of that's empty. Like to see your stuff. How many angel skin rings? How many angels must have been killed just for this? Like, well, this is what it is. And we're gonna go and play with the oh so shiny lady. And see what she has to say about her shininess. That's pretty much how this is, I imagine it will go. Anything else in here that we need to get rid of? I think there was this one person who wanted us to collect some shit, so we're just gonna quickly talk to him and see if we can give him some of the shit. Hello, random person. I found the ring. I found the battle standard. And we had anything else in there from that time? I guess not. Okay, that is all that. Is there anything else we need to do down here? Apart from making our way over to the Deadman Pass. Anyone energy drained or anything? No. Nobody seems to be energy drained, which, you know, fair enough, fair enough.